Hey guys, we're back with another set review because Dragon Wings is right around the corner, coming out next weekend.
For release.
Oh yeah, David's here. And so, this is Casey. You got also my friend David.
Yep. And this is our set review for white and blue cards.
White blue cards. And we're going to go over Boros Mastiff. 2-2 for 2, so it's a bear with an added effect. Bears are always good.
And it has an upside.
I just said it has an added effect.
Yep.
Alright, so this is going to be really annoying, I'm sure. And we have to buy all the time we need because these are a small set, so we're only going over 20 cards today and the next couple of days. Whee! So what fun stuff. But it gets lifelink when they have battalion, so we actually probably should discuss the card, but I mean, alright. Nope, that's not. Let's do this thing. So we have Hazad, Hazda, Snare Squad. Hazda, Snare Squad. There we go. 3 mana 1/4 with an attack, so you can pay white and tap down a creature. Pretty good card. It's better, and it's the kind of battalion creature that you need to have. This should say battalion on it somewhere, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it's kind of like the effect kind of reminds me of the guy that, like, when a white creature came into play, tap down a creature. Only this is when you attack,
I was
pay white.
I was like, the card's so much better.
Huh?
It's a 3 mana 2/2.
Right, but you know, this one you get it every time you attack. You don't have to play a creature.
Yeah, but they also have to pay mana for it.
True. It has its ups and downs.
So, meh.
It's a compliment.
Maze Sentinel. There's a cycle of these. The white one gives Vigilance to all of your multicolored creatures. They all cost 6 mana. This one's a 3/6 with Vigilance as well. And there's... meh.
Nah, this one isn't my favorite Sentinel. It's alright, but there's a lot better Sentinels out there.
I like how you say out there's only 4 others.
Yeah.
And only like 2 of them are good.
Yeah, well...
This is actually like my second favorite one.
Really?
Yeah. Because it has evasion, Vigilance is going to be really good.
Okay. I mean...
And also, I don't like any of the Sentinels at all, because they all have to be multicolored creatures.
Yeah, but it is a heavy multicolored set. For limited.
It's like, there's no cards in the set.
Yeah.
So you have, let's see, there's 10 lands, 10 artifacts, and then 50 monocolored, so 70 out of 156. So it's about 50-50. Okay.
Yeah, 70 of everything else and 70 multicolored.
Yeah.
So 50% of the set's multicolored.
Yeah, that's not exciting with Sentinels.
Yeah, sure.
Or Maze whatever. Liev Decree, detain 2 creatures, actually up to 2 creatures, target creatures your opponents control, and we all know Decree, what detain does. I don't like it if you don't have creatures.
Exactly.
You have to have creatures in play for this to be good.
And you're probably not going to be casting it turn 2.
This is essentially the new Feeling of Dread. That's what this is.
Yeah.
But there's no flashback.
Yeah, Feeling Dread had flashback and this doesn't. So.
But Detain stops all abilities while Feeling of Dread taps them.
Sure.
So
Abilities.
ups and downs again.
Yep.
Renounce the Guilds. If I can get the box to move. There we go. Each player sacrifices a multicolored permanent. I don't know about this card actually. This is one of the few cards I still have a big question mark over because I don't know how.
I mean, this card could see its place. I think it's really fun and like maybe not. It might not be the best card in Limited, but it has some places.
Well, reason why I like it because it's an instant speed. This gets rid of Olivia.
It gets rid of Geist
as well. Because even Tribute to Hunger didn't deal with that Geist as well as this did.
Right.
And also just costs 1 less mana.
Mm-hmm.
And you can play. The only thing I don't like is that this hits both players, but I guess you kind of have to for it to be such aggressively cost.
Yeah.
Because on turn 2, unless your opponent's playing like Reckless Cackler, you're not. Like,
Right.
Reckless Cackler. Alright, sure. Sack it.
Yeah.
Save 2 damage. And then the next card, which I just saw read an article over because it's going in Turbo Fog all day, every day, 4 copies of it right now. Riot Control.
Yeah.
You mainly gain 1 life for each creature your opponent controls, then Fog.
Yeah, it's like, you know, safe passage, mana cost. This doesn't prevent damage dealt to your creatures, but it lets you gain life. So,
This is in Turbo Fog.
yeah.
This also saves your Planeswalkers. Because you get... Oh, it has to be attacked. Never mind.
No,
That's
it wouldn't. This would not save your Planeswalkers.
That's Searing Spear. That's in Rakdos Return. That save it.
Yeah, because the damage is dealt to you and then
I
redirected.
keep
This
forgetting.
would prevent against spells, but not against them attacking your Planeswalkers.
Yeah. Still, Turbo Fog has like no creatures, so that's not an issue. It has 3 Snapcasters and that's it.
True.
I think, if I remember correctly, it's just like all Wrath. And then we have like, well, I was gonna say my favorite white card, but that's kind of hard because there's only 10 of them.
Yeah.
Scion of V2 Ghazi, 5 mana 4/4 that enters play. You can put a 1/1 if you cast it from your hand. Put a 1/1 bird token with flying into play, then populate. Give me Advent of the Worm.
Yeah.
On curve.
Yeah. You know, it's like you know, non-instant speed Eyes in the Skies that you know
That
get you a 4/4 for 1 extra mana.
That doesn't have instant speed. It's like, all right.
Yeah, that's what I said. Non-instant speed.
Yeah.
Eyes in the Skies in a way.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
I like paying 1 extra mana for a 4/4.
Yeah.
Steeple Rock, a 5 mana 3/1 flying first strike. Not my favorite.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can just like kill it. It's only one type.
Well, it's actually looking at the set. There's not a lot of removal.
I mean, there's some removal, and you know, you have to take into account this is going to be with Gate Crash and Return to Ravnica.
For a little bit, but they're like at the beginning. They're gonna have 3. Like, I'm doing drafts with 3 packs of this,
Okay.
and it's like this is the set's slow. By the way, like this is a really slow set. This is essentially what happened when you went to Innistrad, not Innistrad. Wow, I just read Zendikar. Like those two were kind of like aggressively fast. You play a Jace, you win, kind of thing. And this is Eldrazi Eldrazi.
Yeah.
Sluggish, big fatties, and like no mana ramp.
True. Except for that little fun guy. Get him later.
The next is Wake the Reflections, a 1 mana creature.
Yeah.
It
It is sorcerer speed, you know. So.
pretty sure they had to make it sorcerer speed.
Yeah.
I don't want to go turn 5. Okay, 2/5/5 on your turn.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yep.
But this is basically the Selesnya ability on a 1 mana cast.
I didn't actually think they'd do it. I didn't actually like picture them just going populate on a card because it's always like an added thing. It's like, oh, this also does this as well as this.
True.
Yeah, and that was like, it was like whatever.
It's a nice surprise.
It's like whatever. Give you a token for 1 mana. It's like okay. And then the last white card, Sunspire Gatekeepers. When you control 2 gates, when it enters play, you get a 2/2 with Vigilance. And a 4 mana 2/2.
Man.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's
4 mana, 4 power.
It's
As long as you have
like,
2 gates.
it's like my third. It's like my third favorite one. Like my third.
Yeah, there's better ones. Definitely better ones, but it does what you want it to do in the colors.
be confused about the other ones that like you'll understand, but you'll also be confused on the ones that are my favorites.
Okay.
Now we're going to the blue cards because we have so much extra time to give all of this. We have Eighth Yearling. This is probably the equivalent of playing against Deadeye Navigator Unlimited or Amazon Restore. Because you can't deal with it.
Deadeye was a little bit worse, I think.
No,
this card's gonna be.
That one hits for 5, and then you have to pay 2 mana to make. And you could play around it because you had Deathwind and other things.
When I Deadeyed a Mistraven and bounced my whole entire opponent's board, I'm pretty sure he died a little inside, is all I'm saying.
Congrats.
And this doesn't do that.
No, this dies a little inside when your opponent resolves it.
Yeah.
You die like real quick.
Yeah, but Deadeye had a lot more tricksy things you could do, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you have to have other creatures in play for it to be good. This
True.
is by itself.
I
completely
agree with that.
It turns into an 8/1 unblockable. And that can't even be touched.
Yep.
Even by Supreme Verdict. It's like, alright, well, you're not having that.
It's very nice.
I always wish that damage still stacked with this card.
Everyone always wishes that damage goes to the stack when they see stuff like this. Because it's like, damage goes to the stack. It deals 8 damage. Oh look, it has a huge butt now. So when damage is resolved, but it doesn't happen like that.
I know. Give him first strike. You're good.
Give him first strike.
First strike damage, then you get.
Okay. Yes.
So,
but if you give him first strike, then you might not even have to buff him.
Well, if you do, then
see what I'm saying?
He could regenerate.
Then he's removed from combat.
Oh yeah. I mean your opponent. Oh, that's just still the same argument.
Yeah. Okay.
So just give him first strike, trample, and lifelink, and you're okay.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
I can live the dream. Leave me alone.
Just give him +2/+2, trample and lifelink. You know.
Well, that's in the set, but it's 3 colors.
Yeah,
right.
but then you go to bounce them, and then you're like, oh, set face.
Doesn't it go back to your hand?
No.
I thought it did.
I don't think so.
Let's look at that later.
Okay.
Well, we talked a lot about this card because when damage went on the stack, there was a previous version of this card that costs 5 mana in red called Torchling, which is actually called Superman.
Yeah.
Which exact same abilities except
A little bit different. I don't remember.
it still had the +1, -1.
Yeah. Well, all the lings do.
All the lings.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Like
I know
there's a previous blue one that's Morphling. There's a previous green one. I forgot what it was.
Thornling.
Thornling. There you go.
Then
See?
Torchling.
And Torchling.
We just need a white ling and a black ling.
They haven't had those yet.
I don't think so.
Okay.
We're slowly getting there.
Okay.
Of course, they gave us 2 of them. Like this one is actually the best one because
2 blue.
well, they all cost double mana.
No, but that's the second blue one.
Oh. Okay. Hidden Strings. You may tap an untapped target permanent. You may tap and untap another target permanent, and then Cipher. We're going back. This is Frost Breath, but better because this is essentially a free spell. If you want it to be.
I mean,
You can untap the lands that you paid for this mana, and then do something else.
yes, you could. I mean, it all depends.
Like I really like this card. This card's gonna be annoying to play against.
Yeah, but it, like, you know, I see. It allows you to get a swing in.
And it's also Feeling a Dread again.
Right. But you have to attack first if you're trying to plan on using the Cipher. And this is sorcerer speed, so you can only do it during your turn.
You don't need to Cipher this. You can just do this once.
I mean, it allows you to get attacks through. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
all.
it doesn't keep their stuff tapped or anything.
You need to do it once, and that's it. You know?
Yeah.
Right. Well, Maze Glider, another one of the maze in the set, maze creatures. This is probably the best one because it gives all your guys flying.
This is definitely my favorite. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, this is the.
It's like, think about Sapphire Drake, and that gave all your creatures with +1/+1 flying.
But that format was too fast. Sapphire Drake didn't see play.
Yeah, but like it was still a decent card. It would have been.
It would have been if you didn't die when you cast him.
Yeah, if you didn't die when you cast him.
It's different with this card. This card's way better.
Yeah, and it's all multicolored creatures you control. So I mean, it's easier to have a multicolored creature than it is to have a multicolored creature with a +1/+1 counter.
No, it's not. Build a deck around it.
Yeah, but I mean, in limited, where you're just given cards.
By the way, he's giving me looks right now.
Anyway, I like this one better than Sentinel.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Have them together and you'd be happy forever.
I'd rather have a different one with Maze Tiger. No?
No.
Wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
Mind Static. They tried to make it it's Mana League ×2.
Yeah, but meh. It's not a Mana League.
I said Mana League ×2.
Yeah, but it's not a Mana.
There's a lot of like ×2 things in the set. Like the card that also you have to pay double the mana and you get double the effect.
Yeah, it's
like that's actually like this is like one of the 3 cards that does that in this set actually. And you know the other 2 already. I told you, but we'll go over it later in multicolored cards.
I mean,
don't play this card.
Yeah.
Opal Lake Gatekeepers. This is my second favorite one.
Yep. Anytime you
His
draw with the dude, it's pretty good.
infliction effects are always good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yay. And it's a 2/4 for 4, which is what you want in blue usually, is just blockers. Next is Murmuring Phantasm. Not a fan. 2 mana, 0/5 with Defender.
It's pretty meh.
You got a wall.
Yeah, you got a wall. Like,
a wall that doesn't even do anything.
yeah, Fogbank's better, in my opinion, almost. I mean, Fogbank can still...
Fogbank's like up there on the like Defenders list, like Brian's favorite. Other than X-Men Guardian.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it is a 0/5, so it's harder to burn out, but, like, creatures can kill it. There are big creatures in this set.
Not very many, but yeah, there still are.
There are those bomby creatures.
Okay, and then we're going to Runner's Bane. Oh, come back. Enchanted creature with power 3 or less, it comes into play, tap it, and then it doesn't untap. So this is Claustrophobia with a hitch. And this is going to be really good when you can play it. But there's so many big things in the set, it's like, well...
I mean, I feel like this is a weaker version of Narcolepsy. Personally. That's how I personally feel. Like, even though Narcolepsy let it untap and then tapped it down immediately, I feel like this is still weaker than Narcolepsy.
Oh yeah, Narcolepsy was really good because yay, free the 2 mana removal spell essentially.
Yeah.
Trait Doctoring.
Reminds me of some old cards.
There's so many cards that go with this that we all remember.
Yeah.
And they all have this kind of weird like added ability on the side. Like the last one was in 5th Dawn, I think. With
maybe.
It was 2 blue. It was a blue mana and a colorless mana. Did the exact same thing, but it had Entwine. So you could do both.
Yeah.
Which is like, why would you want to do both?
I remember one that was 1 mana, and it changed the creature type of a permanent. Or everywhere where it said 1 creature type was replaced with a different one.
Yeah.
Like called Force Adaptation, maybe?
Force Adaptation was the one,
or maybe
the green mana that put a 1/1 counter on each turn.
I'm so fucking stupid. Oh well, there's a card. It was from like Scourge, uncommon, I think.
It was a while back. I don't think that's an uncommon effect. For some reason, they're all rares when they do this effect. Which
might
is
have been a rare, but I'm pretty sure it might have been an uncommon. So
okay. Well, I just thought of something, so I'll tell you about that later. Windrake. Well, I was talking about Windrake. I saw an old one in 7th edition earlier today, actually, and I was like,
I like the artwork.
I like the artwork. It looks better, and also I like the creature because it's really, really good in the set.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Because anything with evasion is good, and also when you're trying to curve out, it's like, all right, well, dooter, and your opponent can't even cast a spell yet.
Yeah.
Because they're all 6-drops. It's like, all right, well, you're dying now. Have a nice day. You have some nice rares. I'll stick to my commons. Uncovered clues. Shout out to Jace. Look up the top 4 cards of your library. You may put up to 2 instant and or sorcery cards from among them into your hand and put the rest on bottom of the library in order.
I like this.
This is so bad.
You think it's bad?
Yeah.
For limited?
Yes. You don't play this in limited.
Right.
You don't play this in standard. You don't play this in anything because it's not instant speed. First off, you have to tap out on your turn.
Okay.
You also have.
Sorry.
You also have.
Missed that.
Yeah. You also have. If you're playing this kind of card, you're playing control.
Right. I missed the fact that it was sorcery.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I thought it was instant.
Yeah, and if
it was instant though,
I still wouldn't play this card.
it'd be a little bit better.
It's still not nearly as good though.
It's like an auger.
No, it's not.
No,
Augur is way better because it's the body. It costs 2 mana. Alright, well, through the various arguments that we got through the first section of the videos, we'll come back tomorrow going over black and red cards. So I will see you guys later.
Bye.